Tough to top. What's up? So, how's it going, everybody? Oshin here. You seen there in the last clip, I done a weigh-in this morning, and it was like 95.9 or something like that. I think it's the heaviest I've ever been, which isn't really a good thing. I've kind of felt the past while that my eating has been a wee bit ill-disciplined and haven't been tracking the food the way I should be, and the way I tell my own clients to. And the eating at times just to say, lacking a bit of discipline, not necessarily bad, but at times just overdoing it. It's happened to me. I know I'm a trainer and I'm supposed to be promoting a healthy lifestyle, but there is times when our eating does go to shit, if I'm being honest about it. And I'm sure every trainer will tell you that as well, that it's never perfect all the time. And whenever people ask me, do you ever eat bad food? Like, yeah, quite a bit. So I'm going on holidays at the end of the month, or the start of June, sorry. So I've got about 21 days and I want to try and get that 95.9 as close to like 91, 92 as I can. So it's more of a discipline thing. It's just get everything back in control, have control of the eating, get the training going again, and hopefully I can bring that weight back down again. Also being in season doesn't help being a bit heavier. I'm feeling it in games. So if I can bring the weight down a wee bit, I actually think it'll help in matches too. How am I going to go about it? Weight loss, it's a simple enough plan in how you do it. It's the execution is the difficult thing. Now I've worked with a lot of people before to help them lose weight. I've done it myself and lost weight before. And really the biggest thing I found is it's consistency in whatever you choose to do. You know, whatever diet you choose to do, whatever workout plan you choose to do, it's just being consistent with it. To me, the best sort of diet approach, when I say best, you know, I think it's best because it's right now for me, it's the most sustainable, it's the most realistic, and for a lot of people, it's probably the most realistic and sustainable. And that's tracking your calories on your phone. So I use this app here, MyFitnessPal. I hope you were able to see that. MyFitnessPal, and basically you're just going to log your calories into that there as you eat them. Now I'm allowing myself 2,000 to 2,400 calories every day. The days where I'm going 2,400 are going to be days when I've got a game or a lot of training. And the macro split, so how many carbs, proteins and fats, it's going to be 40% carbs, 25% fat and 35% protein. So I'm going to try and stick to those numbers as best I can. The good thing about tracking your food is it sometimes does give you that, you know, gives you that cushion that if you do have a bad meal or something comes up that you maybe need to go out for, that you can eat a kind of dodgy enough meal and it's not going to completely ruin your diet. So tracking the calories for me is a big one, and just try and be consistent within staying in your numbers. Training, this is something I get asked a lot, you know, what sort of training do you do whenever you are trying to cut weight? And I don't see the gym work changing up too much. You know, keep doing your strength work, keep doing whatever your sort of normal plan is. The only thing that you might want to add in is a bit more conditioning work or cardio work. So, you know, with weight loss, we're talking about calories in versus calories out. So if you can take more calories out with your exercise, then that's going to be a benefit to you. And one of the best ways to do that is by doing some cardio or conditioning work. So basically in my own training now, we're going to be doing the normal gym work. So you've seen like one of the sessions we've done there today. And what we're going to do now is add in about 10 or 15 minutes of conditioning work at the end. So that could be anything from going on the rower or the air bike for, you know, 5 or 10 minutes, or it could be doing like a CrossFit style workout for 10 or 15 minutes. It can change up, but it's just getting in the routine of doing that daily. And then when we have our Gaelic as well, hopefully that'll help it. So basically, track the food consistently, keep doing the gym work, but now adding in a wee bit more conditioning. Okay, so I chatted earlier about the kind of plan going forward with the eating. So I was at the shop there and got some things to eat. Didn't get a lot, but just focused on kind of the main things. And sometimes what you find is it's better to buy, you know, less than buying a ton of stuff. I think sometimes when people go to maybe live a bit of a healthier lifestyle, you go into the shop first lift and you buy everything that looks healthy and you just throw half of it out. So just sort of keep to the essentials. So a lot of stuff in there. So first off is the meats. And the proteins. Meats is a big one I like to go for, going for the lean one. Meats is going to be a big part of it for me now over the next while, because I have to obviously try and fill up my meals. I'm only filled up with probably less carbs than anything else, so getting a bit more protein in, getting a bit more veg in is probably going to help me with that there. Other forms of protein, so we got some chicken on the go, chicken breast, another good source, and then another one would be salmon. So we've got some salmon fillets in there and then some smoked salmon as well. Good option for breakfast and just something different than having meat all the time. The only other thing I got, which I ate last night, was turkey burgers, so another good option. And then finally just the eggs. So I am currently cooking up a bit of breakfast here, and I am making like a wee kind of, nearly like an omelette. I'm going to throw in some of these here eggs with it. So that's kind of my breakfast at the minute. It's usually like a couple of egg whites, a couple of eggs and some veg. And that'll be my breakfast I'm going for over the next few while. And then after that there, it's going to be a lot of veg, so filling it up with peppers, tomatoes, mushrooms, spinach, anything really that you can fill a meal out with. A good option can be the frozen ones, so getting like frozen peppers, frozen mushrooms, throwing them into the pan, and it really helps fill out a meal. So rather than filling up a meal with something like rice or pasta, take less of that and put more veg in, because that's not going to cost as many calories, and it's going to fill up your meal a lot more, so it's probably going to be a better option overall. And then after that there, it's just things like yogurt, so going for some of these yogurts. The Fage yogurt, I think you pronounce it's another good one I always like to go for. Things like that there are good as snacks in between the day, again not cost you too many calories. So that's really what we're looking for. But really the other big thing, apart from buying good quality stuff and buying the essentials, is throwing out things that aren't going to be good for you. So one thing that always seems to be a weakness for me is the granola. It's not the granola's that bad, it's just it's bad when you eat about 4 bowls of it. So trying to get rid of that. Bread's another one, so just trying to limit the amount of it you have in the house. So don't buy it and give yourself the opportunity to eat it. Just keep it away from you, and obviously if it's not here, you've less chance of eating it. But yeah, that's the main thing. Get your proteins on board. Get good ones. Use them as your main thing in every meal. Every meal should have one. And then try and fill out your meal with as much veg as possible. And then add in the carb options. That's like the rice, the potatoes, the pastas. But veg, good quality source of protein. And then you're laughing. And just do that consistently over time. And get rid of the shit. Be consistent. Just be consistent over the next while. But look, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was useful. I'll try and go through a day of eating maybe in the next day or two. And that'll give you maybe a better idea as well going forward. But thanks for watching. See you in the next one.